Groovy Joe.
So what is up, guys? This is us at Groovy Joe's listening party. We're anticipating her to drop our debut album. No, wait, that's our second album, right? Yeah. Our first album. Yeah, our second solo album. First one was The Groovy Way, definitely. She got nominations for Uncut. And now we're here getting up to our second solo drop album. And you're chilling with the Madhouse crew, manze. And we're in the building, we're here for the vibes, we're here for everything good. And I'm chilling here with her PR agent. What's going on?
Yo, it's Big Fayo in the cut. Shout out to Madhouse Connect. Connect. Madhouse in the cut, bro. We out here. We're supporting Groovy Joe.
Yeah, man.
It's our second solo EP. You know the vibes. Pressure. She's giving pressure. Pre-save that shit. It's out at midnight. And I think
tomorrow, right?
Dropping tomorrow, 12 midnight. 12 midnight. I think it's her best body of work. I'm not sure what to do. I'm not sure what to do.
Facts, man. So we're here. You've heard from Big Alfayo, and we're here. We're waiting for Groovy. Today is our day, so we're going to allow her some time to get into the feeling and get comfortable with everything that's happening. So we're here with Alfayo, and we want, personally, I want to thank you for extending this invite to us as Madhouse. We're here. We live for the culture. Hii target manze inakava ukiskani target inakupeleka kwa IG yetu. So we're here to ask
backstage
exclusive
backstage at Groovy shit. You know, this ain't for everybody.
It's not for everyone. It's not for everyone.
This the cool people section.
I mean, you know,
this the cool people section.
I mean, we don't even need to tell you that.
This ain't your regular party. Everybody's sipping, everybody's mixing. It's pressure, man. It's pressure. It's pressure.
So what's your take on today's? How do you feel today's event has gone through?
Ah, man, you know, I wasn't expecting so much love, man. So many people turned out, man. Last minute, but you know how we do. You know how we do. A party ain't a party without Madhouse. You know, a party ain't a party without the gang.
Yeah.
So I'm just glad, like, everybody showed up, everybody showed love. We teed up, we turned up.
Yeah.
We teed up.
How long have you been working with Groovy for?
So Groovy and I go way back, like way back. Probably like 2017 back, before COVID. But just way back, it's before COVID.
COVID is 2019.
Yeah, nah, man, we go way before that.
Go way back?
BC. So shout out to Groovy, we met up, but I just started doing the publicist thing for Groovy like about last year. And I think she's killing the game right now. She's the hottest rapper in Kenya.
That's facts.
Right now. I swear down, she just comes through with the bars. Her cadence.
I'm a singer like Lionel Richie. Notorious talking on Biggie. I need a piece, I be looking for Diddy. I don't want none of y'all niggas, you silly. Smoking on niggas like sickies.
To me, I need to know.
None.
House way? My dog.
Yeah, man. We got to catch some of your questions for Groovy's interview. Now, I want to ask you, personally, aside from the PR gig and everything, what do you feel about her music, and where do you see Groovy placing herself 3 years from, not even 5, 3 years from now in the game?
Okay, you see, I'm a no cap, no filter type of guy. I keep it honest. You know, I'm a hip hop fan before anything. You know what I mean? Hip hop raised me.
Hip hop first.
Yeah, hip hop first. And I'll tell you that Groovy Joe is actually a fire rapper, like, and she's grown not only as a rapper. On this tape, you get to hear her as a musician, man. Her musicality has grown.
She's evolving.
She's going up. She keeps going up. She keeps getting better, challenging herself. And I think Groovy, man, like, I need more female rappers in the game, and Groovy is inspiring this. Groovy's bringing that heat.
Yeah, she's kicking off the...
keeps pushing the game. I don't want to say best female rapper anymore. She's the best rapper. Facts. Let's quit the cap. Let's chuck the misogyny. Actually, here she is, man. What we doing?
Meters and meters when you're not skier. I wish a bitch would try me on my nigga when you're not skier. I'm never down with pretense. I just treat you like past tense, like we're in back then. We super, I'm lowest lane.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lady of the hour, Groovy Joe with the slimy flow, and you already know. So, Groovy.
Yeah.
As you can see, I had a few questions prepared for you here.
Let's go.
Backstage,
And-
at the Groovy party.
Alfayo hapa amesema, and this is facts. Personally, I believe this is facts.
Yeah.
He said that you're among the greatest rappers that Kenya has produced in a minute. And I want to ask you this one question because personally, I believe adversity makes or it builds someone. So, as the first question, I want to ask you, what's one challenge, yeah, that you've had to face in your quest, yeah, as an MC, and how you overcame that quest and the lessons that you learned that shaped the groove that we see today here.
So basically, a challenge that I've always faced is actually a battle with myself. I'm always really, I'm a big overthinker. So the challenge that I've been facing is myself. Like I said before, when I was performing, I don't look at competition. I don't think about competition. I am my own competition. So the biggest challenge I face is battling with myself. Guys are always telling me, and also people giving their opinions about how to write music or how I should write my own music. Like they can get in the booth and rap. So there's always there's that challenge of where sometimes there's a continuous struggle between me as an artist and like fans. So yeah, but I shout out to my fans who've been supportive, who never tell me shit. They let me write on whatever shit I want to do. So yeah.
So the follow-up question comes here: how did you overcome, or what pushed you to overcome such notions and people like having opinions of you as an artist, and how you overcame that particular challenge?
I think I'm still overcoming it. I won't lie. It's a continuous learning process for me.
I wear them on me like accessories. They play my healer, they my remedy. How can we go from a part of me to depart from me? Gasp. Tell me they let go, relax. People leaving, they forget they on tracks and keep coming back. How should I react? But tell them to leave that.
Continuous learning process.
So it's a continuous process, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Now our fans and your fans, they want to know what's that one message that you strive to push in your music, and how do you approach addressing such topics? Like there's a certain message that as an artist you feel responsible to put out there, yeah? How do you approach such topics, and how do you tackle such conversations and stuff like that?
I just go for it. I go for what I believe in. What I'm pro. I'm pro female empowerment. I'm pro all the girls loving each other.
Yeah.
I'm pro women working together and rising together. When you listen to my music, I'm always talking about uplifting women.
Facts.
So that's something that has always been a major focus for myself. So yeah, the message I'm always trying to pass is let's empower women, let's love each other, and let's go.
Sawa. Now, there's a question that I want to ask, and this question I drew from listening to your song Logo, yeah? And I want to ask you, yeah, how do you manage passing on messages? Yeah, you know, there's a certain message that you want to pass
Yeah.
from on your music, yeah, and how do you like balance the message that you want to pass across and people's interpretation of what you're saying? Like I wanna nataka to draw a reference on your track Logo, yeah. There's a line you say that, and I'm sorry for picking this one particular line, yeah, but there's a line that you say, a boy with a pretty toy.
Yeah, fine boy with a nice pretty toy. Pull up to the yard, the boy's looking annoyed.
Yeah, man. So I want to figure out the balance between you passing that message and the audience's interpretation of your message. So how do you balance the message that you're passing across to people and how they perceive it? How do you balance that? Because you know, as fans, yeah, the moment I heard that song, I was like, what do you mean by a pretty boy with a boy with a pretty toy? Yeah, you know.
The line means I'm talking about the guy I'm hitting on.
Okay.
So the guy that I'm talking about in this state is like he's well put together. So fine boy with a nice pretty toy. I'm talking about a car. Pull up to the yard, the boys looking annoyed. The boys are getting mad because this guy looks well put together.
Okay,
That's the
I get
whole
it.
thing.
I get it.
So it was not really any hate or like, oh fuck this shit. No, it's mostly just me giving my just sort of complimenting this guy. So
I
it was
get
more of
that.
a compliment.
I get that, and it's usually so fascinating to me because as you're writing this song, you have a certain message that you want to pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the fans, someone like me who's a fan of your music, I'm going to draw my own conclusions, you know,
Yeah.
and I just wanted to figure out what does she mean when she says a boy with a toy, you know? So now that we have that out of the way here, I want to ask you how you developed your signatures, because Groovy now has the signatures. The moment your song plays on the radio or plays on the stereo or whatever, tunaweza sikia, that's groovy, you know, you don't have to tell people that's groovy. How do you develop your signature sound, and how do you stay true to yourself in the midst of all this madness in the industry and everything?
What I do is I don't listen to anyone. I only listen to how I feel with the vibe. I get a lot of opinions from people, but I always listen to myself. At the end of the day, my perception comes from what I experience, what I do, everything I do for myself.
Okay. So you attribute that characteristic to your growth in music.
Yeah.
Now let me ask this: how I've usually listened to most of your music unakwanga uki-collaborate na guys, yeah, other guys. How do you feel that affects how your sound comes across? Like, how do the collabos you pick
I feel like I compliment my collaborations. Sorry for cutting you off. Oh, that was very
No, like anything you tell me right now is like a little bit of insight into how your creative process is. So any answer is good answer. How do you feel like your collabos push you to become a better artist?
For me, my collaborations really also help me with grow as an artist, because I get to experience a new artist and a new sound. You know, with every artist they sound different, and with every artist they have.
Yeah.
I learn something from every artist.
That's true.
So shout out to someone that is very special to me, which is Nana. That's my G.
Yeah,
He teaches me a lot. I record with him a lot, and he teaches me a lot. So I love working with other artists because I get to grow in some sort of way.
That's fast.
Yeah.
And last question. I can tunaweza kaba even a Groovy for the whole night asking questions, but I want to ask you, what are some of the unconventional sources or like inspirations that help you come up with music or come up with concepts? And
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj?
Nicki Minaj is my idol. When I hear like anything Nicki does, I co-sign because she's so authentic to herself.
Yeah.
Like people be talking shit about Nicki, but she don't give a fuck. She be
Bruh.
making money. She's the most paid rapper.
Anyone who's hating on Nicki doesn't know shit about music.
Pull up in Sri Lanka. I had to throw that in.
So
Pull up in Sri
we
Lanka.
can say Nicki is part of your biggest.
She's the reason why I started rapping. She inspired me so much. Nicki Minaj was the first time I heard Nicki Minaj. I was like, I want to do what she does.
You want to do what she's
and
doing.
I listened to her whole tape. The first tape I ever had was the Pink Print, and I went crazy because the first song that I ever crammed word for word was Roman Reloaded. Yeah.
Yeah, Romans. What was that song
I
with
am not Jasmine,
Eminem?
I am
Yeah.
glad and so far ahead. These
Oh,
bones is
man.
gagging.
209.
Bones is gagging. I'm sorry.
How old were you in 209?
I was like 13, 12.
So that's where your music journey started?
Yeah, I was 13 actually. No, that's how it started. That's where my decision to rap started. Like, I was like, I need to rap like my music journey started when I was like 9.
9? So I need to ask you this, now that you've said that you started writing when you were 9. Can you remember the first verse you ever wrote as an artist? Can you remember it?
Yeah, oh my god.
I had to put here 16. This is a Madhouse exclusive.
It's called No Attitude. It's already out there, so I'm on my own lane. I hop on the best lane. I hop with my best mates. We young and be reckless. Niggas so mad. They no attention. They're not professional. I ain't no snitch. I ain't no bitch. I'm on real nigga shit, and you can really tell on the growth because I was really just cussing. I was
just
not
cussing?
really doing a lot. I was just.
So that was your first 16.
Yeah.
How do you feel that shaped your signature style?
It shaped it well because every time I hear that song, I'm like, what the fuck is that rapping? I'm just saying, I ain't no snitch.
But that's
I ain't
growth,
no bitch.
you
Yeah,
know?
it's growth. Definitely, I'm proud of that song because that song was the first song I even shot a video for.
Real?
Yeah, so yeah, after and guys love it so much. In a play one called Matt.
Walai.
Yeah, son.
Man, that's proof in the growth,
Imagine.
in your progress, and we're here for all of it, man. This is Madhouse TV, and you've
Shout out
been
to
here.
Madhouse.
Yeah,
Thank you for the
man.
support. You guys are support me major, so I fuck with that. Thank you so much. We keep growing and we keep going. Let's go.
And you already know, man. We're here with Groovy Joe with the slimy flow.
You already know.
Yeah, man. And when is the album dropping?
Tonight.
Tonight, man. So you better be tuned into all DSP's other equals, in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. you better be tuned in to all DSPs for her latest drop, manze. We're here, Madhouse, we're loud, we're here to experience everything that Groovy has prepared for us. It's a lit party, my guy. Let nobody lie to you. Come on, manze. Are you dropping another? Bro, anyone who missed today, now we're assuming that you dropped the second album, so we're telling people to tune into the next.
Oh yeah, we've dropped. We already dropped.
We've already dropped, man. So I don't know what to tell you, manze. Ushahata hii experience, ushahata hii listening party. This is Groovy in all her glory, manze. Personally, I love that white dress.
Thank you.
It was perfect for the occasion.
Makeup all over because guys keep hugging me.
You know, so tune in to Madhouse TV, manze. Tuko hapa with Groovy, and
Thank you so much, man.
thank you, man, for honoring our interview. And we want to catch you more in your element. So we're gonna allow you to go into the crowd, you know. Yeah, man. Peace, man. This is Groovy, man.
Thanks, my G.
Thank you.
Boys looking annoyed. I to check it, boy. I may come to a t-shirt, I never join. I may come to mess up.